3i Atlas keeps revealing secrets we never saw coming, shaking up everything we thought we knew about space. As our telescopes look closer into its glowing coma, a tail starts to form, but its shape and actions don't make easy sense. Scientists are stumped. They can't figure out why. Right now, an object weighing about 73 trillion pounds, a number so huge it's hard to grasp, is speeding through our solar system at over 124,000 miles per hour. Here's the part that should stop you in your tracks. It didn't come from here. This is a guest from the vast, quiet emptiness between stars. For months, people have asked the same eerie questions about 3i Atlas. The answers we're getting are way more disturbing than anyone imagined. This space traveler shows 7 clear anomalies that, put together, make a strong case against it being just natural. It leaves experts rushing for answers that push the edges of what physics allows. Unlike the odd cigar-shaped Oumuamua or the normal comet Borisov, this thing fits no box we've made. It's something else. Let's start with the most unsettling fact: its impossible mass. At over 73 trillion pounds, 3i Atlas is about 6 million times heavier than SpaceX's Starship, our biggest rocket right now. It's a giant, a huge chunk of unknown stuff floating through space. Harvard scientists got this massive weight not from how bright it is, but from a weird twist in how it moves. It has strong gas bursts creating a big cloud of dust and jets, enough to shove a regular comet around like a boat in rough waves. But its path barely changes. It sticks to its route with a creepy, steady force. Usually comets warm up, release gas, and get pushed off course. Their paths get shaky and wild, controlled by tiny rocket-like blasts from their sunny side. They wiggle and wander, not this one. It glides with firm, unwavering aim, like those strong jets are just weak puffs against a massive beast. This one fact flips what we know about comet movement, making us think of a mass so huge that its own explosions don't matter. The first clue points to something dense like a mini moon, not a weak ice ball. It has unstoppable momentum. This ties straight into the second, even weirder issue: where it came from. Things get really odd here. From what we know about the sparse, cold mix of dust and gas between stars, there just isn't enough solid stuff out there to build and send something this big into our inner solar system. Harvard's Professor Avi Loeb did the math based on matter spread in our galaxy area. We should have seen hundreds or thousands of smaller space rocks from outside before a monster like this showed up. We haven't. No sign of those little ones in our logs. The space count misses all the small guys. But here's the giant. As Loeb says straight out, there's not enough rocky bits drifting in deep space to drop such a huge rock here in the last 10 years. The numbers don't add up. If it's a natural rock, it's a rare freak, a big one, with no little siblings. This big puzzle means either our galaxy knowledge is way off, or this isn't naturally made. If it wasn't born out there in the dark, it begs the scary question: where and how was it built? Just its mass and origin put it in its own class. But that's just the start. The case against it being natural gets wilder with each new find. The timing around this object brings up even bigger red flags. The third anomaly is one of perfect suspicious luck. On October 3rd, 2025, 3i Atlas flew closest to Mars, just 18 million miles away. This was a rare chance for our Mars rovers and orbiters to snap super clear pictures. The Perseverance rover did catch something streaking across the red sky, a faint angled line, unlike the straight paths of distant stars. It was a quick peek, proof something was there on schedule. But here's the part that feels too perfect. Right as this amazing flyby happened, a US government shutdown knocked out many NASA sites and their live data streams. A blackout hit just when the world wanted real-time updates most. We lost our view from Mars at the key moment. What we grab before the quiet forms the fourth anomaly: its strange look and makeup. Early photos show it's long and stretched, more like the mystery Oumuamua than a round comet core. It has no sharp, bright tail like we'd expect from something this big and active. Instead, a weird, even cloud of charged gas wraps it. Nothing like what's in our records. It's a veil that hides as much as it shows. The chemistry adds more shock. Light from its coma shows normal comet stuff like cyanide and carbon monoxide. But there's something that doesn't fit. The area around 3i Atlas acts like the dry, rocky surface of a Mars-like planet, not the icy, ancient spots where comets form in deep space. It has marks of a world's ground, not clean space material. This suggests something amazing. Maybe the object, or what it's losing, came from a planet in another star system, a chunk of a world, not leftover formation ice. Even how it handles the sun's tough conditions breaks rules, giving the fifth anomaly its weird toughness. On September 25th, a huge solar storm, a blast of charged plasma at millions of miles per hour, hit 3I Atlas directly. Experts waited for it to rip the coma apart, or break the core, but checks on September 27th and October 2nd showed none of that. No big breakup, no wild tail burst. It just kept going, with a slow, calm growth of its outer layer. It ignored the sun's rage like it was nothing. This thing has strength no ice and rock ball should have. It took the hit like a stronghold. Here's what haunts scientists late at night. The polarization puzzle, the sixth anomaly. It's quiet, but maybe the worst. Sunlight bouncing off comet dust makes a clear pattern we measure exactly. Every comet ever studied shows positive polarization at wide angles, a basic rule. 3I Atlas breaks it. It has strong negative polarization at 2.77% with a 60.4-degree angle. This isn't small, it's the most extreme ever. It means the dust is totally different from ours. Maybe rougher, hole-filled, odd-shaped, or made of unknown stuff. It's like seeing all swans white your whole life, then one pure black. It makes you doubt everything about swans. The light from 3I Atlas says its covering is truly foreign. Finally, the seventh anomaly, the planned path. Its route tells a story almost like a script. Random space junk should come from anywhere, like scattered shots. 3I Atlas lines up almost exact with our solar system's flat plane where planets circle. Chance of that? Tiny, 1 in 5,000. But more, it passed close to Mars, hits near Jupiter on March 16, 2026. It times perfectly to meet several planets. Add up the odds of all this luck, less than 1 in a million. Think like an engineer. To scout many planets in one system with least effort, you'd pick a path near the plane to save energy, time arrivals for max flybys. That's what 3I Atlas does. It looks planned, not random. As Loeb says, a 5-degree tilt fits perfectly to watch main belt asteroids, which spread about 10 degrees around the plane. The path isn't just unlikely, it's smart. This ties to the deepest part. 3I Atlas came from the exact sky spot where aliens could spot Earth first. Loeb's math. Any group in a 10-degree cone from our plane could find us via transits, like we hunt exoplanets, seeing our sun dim as planets cross. They'd know our system, our orbits, even life signs from air changes over time. This object's 5-degree match puts it in that sweet spot. It arrived from a watcher's view. Picture it. If someone sent this after watching Earth, they've eyed us for thousands or millions of years, waiting for the right time. The real scare isn't one odd thing alone, it's all together, the huge weight sneaking in, weird chemicals, perfect timing, math-precise path. In science, a black swan is something so rare, it reshapes what we think possible. 3I Atlas isn't one. It's a whole flock in tight, eerie sync. Professor Avi Loeb challenges experts. Explain all 7 with just nature. No one has a full natural story yet. It shines wrong, moves against its own blasts, feels foreign to our galaxy. This pushes us to a wild idea. What if it's a Trojan horse? The scariest thought? Not natural, but clever alien tech hidden as a comet. Perfect disguise for a star probe, mostly comet-like, but off enough that close study by smart folks like us spots the truth. Not so different to cause instant alarm on arrival. It's a test of smarts, a puzzle in physics terms. If an old advanced group wants to check galaxies quietly, send self-running probes looking ordinary. They collect data for eons, drifting unseen, then swing through systems like ours to watch, log, maybe send home. The 5-degree angle fits for efficient multi-planet scans. Stormproof strength, expected from supermaterials. We're not saying it's proven artificial. Most scientists still say unknown, natural cause. But the pile of anomalies has hit a tipping point. It's moved talk from edges to center, making even careful experts ask hard questions that rock their views. This thing forces us to face ideas we called sci-fi. As 3i Atlas nears the sun in late October, study time is short. Some say it won't survive the heat and pull, might vaporize in a light show, or break into bits at closest point, showing insides. Others think it'll stay whole, one last weird win. In days ahead, as it loops the sun, we'll see. But this is also the start of goodbye. By December 19th, 2025, it passes 167 million miles from Earth, our last good look before it fades into deep space forever. Whatever hides in its core, in its odd makeup and rules, we have weeks left to dig. After, it's a lost tale, a space ghost for future stargazers. The universe just got a lot weirder and maybe fuller than we thought. Natural or alien tech, 3i Atlas has changed how we see things. It proves space visitors can be massive, complex, and mysterious beyond dreams. It's a humility lesson. Our ideas about space are breakable, and truth often tops our guesses. The next one might top this. If anything sticks, it's be ready, keep watching. Space talks in pulls, glows, and paths. We need to learn the words. If this opened your eyes to hidden wonders in our solar system, and you want more as we follow 3i Atlas out, hit subscribe for updates. Drop your theory on what it really is in comments. Share with someone who thinks space is dull. This star guest might flip their view forever.